Once again to my sacred space. Today I'm doing a box opening. If you read the description of the video, you already know what it is. This is the Seers Tarot. It's not new, obviously, because they're just impossible to get new nowadays. It's been out of print for a while. This is the first edition of Seers, not the mass market version. And you're probably wondering, hey, it's not new. Why are you doing a box opening for a used deck? I'm doing the box opening for a used deck because that is how amazing this deck is to me. So this, like I said, is the indie version. And it has the original 10 of Swords. And I want to discuss it before I show the deck. There is some controversy over the original 10 of Swords because it has an image that some persons felt was a bit inappropriate. However, as for racial reasons. However, as a black woman, I think it's okay for me to speak on it and say that I am not one of those that's offended, and I am one of those that actually like the original artwork because I think it is very powerful. Okay, so we're getting all of this wrapping. This is the back of the box. It's a beautiful box. I've seen it, but I couldn't picture it. So this is the back of the box. It says, "Welcome to the sunshine and shadow-laden path of the light seer, a world where light is shared through a spectrum of human experiences and where illuminating messages while stepping into the cast of contemporary characters and non-traditional archetypes." And this is by Chris Ann Donnelly. That's the picture over there. And it has a bit more writing on her. Sacred Creations. Now, I haven't seen many people open or unbox this, so I don't know what it looks like really. So it says, "And into the grave we follow, like a thousand badward stars. There in the sunlight hollow, we lose and find out what is ourselves." And oh, it had the original little sticker. That's cool. That's cool. And this is the full card, as anyone that knows the deck might know. And then it has Seer, Shadow Seer. So it came with, it looks like everything that came in the original box opening. And now here is the book. It's a nice juicy guidebook that is, it looks almost brand new. 297 pages. And I'm looking for you can see dark colors somewhere. Okay, so it has the colors of the card, but in black and white, not full color. So this is the minor arcana. And then it has the major arcana. So this is for second hand. This is fairly nice guidebook, in my opinion. This is fairly nice. I'm happy with my purchase. So here are the actual cards. I don't know if they're in order. I highly doubt, but we're about to find out. Okay. So I see this is what the inside of the box looks like. So this actually reminds me of Earth, Flesh and Bones on Earth Flesh. Sorry, Bones on Earth Flesh by Evelyn. The two cards being in half in the two sides. So these are, I don't know which pile this one belongs to. Let's look quickly. Yes, I think this belongs to this pile. So these are the lovely edges of the card. These cards are in really good condition, I have to say. Thank you so much to, I'm bad with names, so I've already forgotten it, but to the lovely lady who parted with her deck for me to have a copy. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Let's see now if I can figure out where the cards begin. Okay, so it kind of begins like here. Sorry, I'm like cards everywhere. These are the backs. It's funny. I didn't like the backs for a long time. This is why I didn't get the back, because I didn't like these backs. Seeing it in person, it doesn't look like how it looks on camera at all. So on camera, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it the way I saw it, but this looks very black on camera. and it just looks like they have this kind of teal, but in person it's actually not full black. It has a bit of green tones, and they're also, I don't know if you can see this, there's also a line work here. So it's like a very beautiful, it's actually really nice. I'm really surprised because I disliked the backs for so long, and that's what stopped me from getting these cards. But seeing them in person, the backs are actually not black. There's like a green tint to it. And let me see if I turn on this light, if you'll see it better. Just to show you the backs. Can you see that? I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there's a greenness in it that I love. Wow, this is a surprise. I actually love the backs of these cards, seeing them in person. Wow, okay. Interesting. It's starting good. It's starting good. Okay, so now we're going to dive into the cards. And a lot of persons know these cards pretty well. So I am going to compare the size of these cards to my soul deck. And if you follow this, you know my soul deck is Unfolding Path Tarot, a deck that is very often compared to the Light Seers. So I'm going to just take out the full card from the Unfolding Path Tarot, and I'm going to place it next to the Light Seers. And let's see if you can see. They're about the same size. Yeah, so a standard tarot size. Okay, so let's dive in. That's the only part of the Unfolded Path we're going to see. So the colors, the color in this card. Wow, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but on camera, it doesn't look as beautiful as it does in person. I've heard people say that about cards, but these cards look really good in person. These cards look really nice in person. I mean, they look good on camera, but the colors and the undertones and like the different shades of blues and greens and the yellow lights, and it's a lot more striking when you actually look at it in person. It's really nice. Wow, I'm fangirling over this deck. I'm sorry. This is a Magician. I always love this card. I will tell you, this is my favorite Magician card all time. I really, 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 really love this Magician card. This is my very favorite card. Then we have the High Priestess, which is the artwork on this is the artwork on the mass market box. Yeah. And then the Empress was pregnant with the world. Wow, these cards are just really gorgeous in person. The Emperor, Keeper of the Sacred. So this is renamed. The Hierophant is renamed. The Lovers. This is another card I really love. And it's even more beautiful. Can you see that? Like the symbol in between them. The circles. The depth of the red to the pink. Wow. Wow. Even the symbology on her. Wow, this is gorgeous in person. You guys, I'm so happy I got this deck. I'm so happy. This is a deck that was back and forth for such a long time. And seeing the Ten of Swords in the original version is the thing that pushed me over the edge. But now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, wow, this is a really good buy. This is so worth the money. This is gorgeous. Okay, so some of the cards are split. It's not in order. But we were going well, weren't we? So the Hermit is the last card that we're going to see from the Major Arcana. I'm looking to see if it's in the second pile. Yes, it's in the second pile. So before we get to the World, we have the Wheel. So they are kind of in order, just like they probably slid wrong in the box. Justice. This is a really nice Justice card as well. This reminds me of the Death card in I promise that you won't see Unfolding Path anymore, but here it is again. This reminds me of the Death card in Unfolding Path, the way the image is done. But it's kind of interesting. It's a Justice card that has that design in this deck. And then, oh, this is gorgeous. These cards are gorgeous. Oh, wow. Death and Rebirth. I definitely like the Death card in Unfolding Path a lot more. Definitely, definitely, definitely. The Devil. I love the Devil card in Light Seers more. Sorry, I'm like, I don't mean to be comparing the two decks. I'm gonna stop that, okay? Wow. These cards are so... Can you guys see this? This is so gorgeous in person. I hope my camera is showing how gorgeous it is. This is really beautiful. This is a really beautiful card. Wow. I'm sorry. I've heard so many people talk about this deck and it was just like, I'm not feeling it. But now that I actually have it, I'm like, whoa, what took me so long? I guess what took me long is I had to find, fall in love with the indie version. Maybe the indie version was meant for me. And then we have Judgment. Okay, so now let's see if we can get the minors. Hopefully the minors are in order. You're going to start with the Ace of Wands. I really hope the camera is doing these cards justice, because the flip throughs I've seen with light seers, it does not look as good as the cards I'm looking at right now. I'm so serious. And the cardstock, sorry I didn't talk about the cardstock. It's a nice thick, and it has like a smooth, like, it's a beautiful texture. Guys, I love these cards. I love these cards so much. I want to cry. These cards are gorgeous. Oh, wow. Wow. Three of Wands. I'm sorry. I'm completely fangirling over Chris Ann's work right now. Chris Ann, you did a brilliant job with this deck. These are gorgeous. Look at the Eight of Wands. That is so much color. Can you see like the sorry, I'm bringing each one up to the camera close. Can you guys see like the fine bits of almost confetti light there? That really adds so much to the card. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, but just get this deck. Get this deck. These cards are so gorgeous in person. Wow. And they're in such good quality. Wow. So we have the Queen of Wands and then the King of Wands. Oh, this is a Knight of Wands. Oh, the Knight of Wands is a female. Nice. And then the Queen of Wands. And it's diverse. That's what I love about it. There's diversity. Sorry, I didn't even mention that. There's diversity in this deck. Oh, I'm so happy I got this. I'm so happy I got this. Okay, so Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. I love the Two of Cups in this deck. See, there's so much color. Like persons of color and representation in this deck. This is gorgeous. When you look at the green, the purples versus the deep purple, these look so amazing. I'm sorry, I'm just blown away. Now I want to go purchase the mass market version to see if it looks like, if the colors are this gorgeous. Okay, so this is the card originally. I'm gonna stop. Sorry, I'm just gonna be talking about this deck. This is the card originally that made me not get the deck, because this is the, you know, the nostalgia card, the looking back, the childhood, you know, the dog, and this felt like, oh, like it's such a happy time, right? And my childhood was not that. It was not that. So I just was like, you know. But I like it now. I like it now. But looking back, like, it took me a while to work through this card. Just seeing it in flip throughs. Yes, yes. The 10 of Cups. These cards are so gorgeous. Oh, we missed the 9 of Cups here. And then the 10. Then the Page. And I love this positioning where the legs are up. And then the body is there. Knights. And see, all the knights aren't female either. Some of the knights are males, some are females. Or however they identify, I mean. You know what I mean. The Queen of Cups. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Ah! I'm in love. The King of Cups. Okay, so the next one is actually the Ace of Swords. But I'm going to save the sword suit for last. So I'm going to go with Pentacles next. Because I want to talk about that card in the sword suit. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. I don't even remember seeing this card before. This is the Two of Pentacles. These cards are gorgeous. I know I'm seeing it, but they're really beautiful. They're really beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy with this deck. I'm looking at the dolphin. Sorry. I'm sorry if I'm annoying you guys. Mute me. You can mute me, alright? You can mute me and just look at the cards. But seriously, get that. I need to buy the mass market version and see if it looks this good. Because these colors are so nice. Wow. Thank you again to the person who sold this deck. I'm definitely going to pay. I got this from the Rare OOP Indie and what? The group, the Rare OOP Indie and Hard to Find, I think, cards group on Facebook. So I might actually leave a link to that group. That's a really good group to like just find cards in. And I commented on there in search of, which is the ISO post, in search of ISO, in search of. And I commented on that post that I was looking for the original like Seers with the original 10 of Swords. And someone was like, girl, I got you. And I was like, yay! Yay, I love these cards are, look, I'm just happy. I'm just, and the birds. I just realized the birds are like the swords here. Sorry. So now we're getting to the 10 of Swords. So this version came with both 10 of Swords. And I'm going to pause to show the difference. Wow, this is so much more impacting in person, actually. So this is the replacement 10 of Swords. Like I said, this card was where the controversy was at. So if you can see her back, they're not just scars, but they're actually, you can see where like the stitches have been placed. And it's a black woman, so persons thought it reminded them of slavery. And Christian, the creator of the deck, is white. And person saw that as appropriation, you know, making money off of the black community. This is my opinion. It might be an unpopular opinion. Please don't cancel me over it. But I think it was beautiful that she captured something so powerful in the card. Because slavery happened, okay? It wasn't a good time. It was horrible. My great-grandmother, you know, I know persons that have been through it. I'm from the Caribbean. So my ancestors were in fact slaves. And I love that if I don't see that in this card, I see swords being like punctured. But even if you look at the angle of it being slavery, I think that is a brilliant thing to include in a card. Because that is a very strong 10 of Swords meaning. Because look at her there. She's not broken. She's wounded. She's injured. But she's not broken. And I'm sure if you've noticed from my videos, I have scars on my hand. I'm sure you've noticed if you look at me carefully. And I have scars right up my shoulder, you know, some on my back. And scars are real. You know what I mean? They're part of life. I wasn't a slave, but I have gone through tremendous trauma, tremendous torture. And to see this in a deck captured in the 10 of Swords moment, to me, that's just powerful and beautiful. And I'm really humbled and grateful that I have this original card. I'm sorry and I apologize to whoever it offends. I hope this doesn't start an argument on my channel. But you can tell me your opinions. I would be interested to hear why you might like it or dislike it. But I personally, I think it's a very powerful card. And I think I get to have that opinion because I've been through it. And not slavery, but I've been through, I have scars, guys. And it's a powerful, powerful, powerful image. So this is why I got the indie version of the deck. This card right here is why I went for the indie version and not the mass market as a mass market version. In fact, all of the indie versions don't have this. So you actually have to ask when you're buying an indie version if they have the original 10 of Swords, because they were literally pulled from the decks. So you have to inquire to make sure it has this. If you see this artwork and you connect with it the way I've connected with it and you want it, you have to inquire to make sure it does have both that and the replacement 10 of Swords. Not seeing things wrong with the replacement, I just feel so much more strongly connected to the original. and I'm really grateful that I have the original. I thank the person that gave it to me. I'm going to put a link for the Facebook group that I found it in. Massive thanks to the person who, you know, gave me this opportunity. Massive thanks for Kristan for creating this deck. I see your vision. I know you were a bit criticized for it and it was controversial, but I see your vision in the card. I wouldn't have associated with slavery, to be honest. As a woman with cards different places, I just associated with torture, trauma, and going through very difficult times, because I've gone through those times. I have those cards. So I'm sorry, this video, like, I was laughing through it and then I got to this card and then I got all serious. But I just want to say, for me, tarot is really a big part of my healing journey. Tarot is how I move past the trauma I've been through. Tarot is how I cope with my PTSD and my depression and my other issues. So tarot is the big part of my my nurturing and my recovery. So when I see something like this that I can so fully and entirely connect with and feel this representation in a deck, it means the world to me, because this is me healing. This is my journey. So yeah, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'm sorry the laughter ended. I can be serious too, okay? So I was serious just now. All right, so thank you. This video is a bit long. Sorry. Blessings, positive energy. Let me know what you think of this card. Let me know if the cards look this amazing to you in person, or if you see my video, if it looks that amazing in the video and it's just my eyes on video not seeing it. I really hope my camera captured it. Let me know if you have the mass market version. If you have the indie, you know, you can also tell me about, you know, just your favorite deck. But I'll be working with this deck very, very, very closely. So thank you all for joining me. I love your comments, your energy, just everything. Just blow up my comment section, please. Blessings and positive energy, love and light.